Hey guys, Guy Level here. It has been a while. The last video I uploaded on this channel was 5 months ago, and it was about my horror movie challenge. If you want to know everything, I did it. I did the horror movie challenge. I only cheated once, like one day, because I had a friend over, Nova, you probably know her. And I wanted to show her Krampus, so I cheated because I wanted to show this movie that I've already seen. Other than that, we went on for 60 days. Yes, this time I held up for 60 days. That means there's 59 movies, new movies that I hadn't seen before. And oh my god, I might make an actual video talking about each movies and giving a quick review or something. But this is not what this subject is. First of all, I have another channel. This is why I haven't been posting here. I have this what was originally a gaming channel, but quickly turned out to be a tips, advice on social media, broadcasting and creating content. So yeah, this other channel that I started uploading seriously on like 3 months or 4 months ago, we're at 1k. We're at 1k subscribers. So I'm gonna get my partnership back on this channel and it's gonna be awesome. All right. But for this channel, we're probably gonna have some new people. Hi people that are coming over from the other channel. Welcome to my vlogging channel. Things are a bit more relaxed here. I'm not gonna like cut a lot of things. This is gonna be more chill, and I'm gonna be talking about or just showing you different things that I go through in my everyday life. Not really every day, but like special events, I'm gonna show them. And this particular event for today is the Insomnia, also known as I-62. In Birmingham. It was my first time visiting the UK. I absolutely wanted to visit the UK before Brexit, so that's done. That's done. All right, I was really waiting to see how I could possibly make an exciting vlog. Of course, when you're making a vlog, you always want to show something super exciting, show how much fun you're having, how happy you are, how amazing your life is. But as soon as I landed in Birmingham, the weather is the first thing that shocked me. I was like, whoa, okay. I don't think this is like vlog material. The architecture is kind of, honestly, I don't want to shit on Birmingham, but like everything was kind of depressing. When I was in the Uber going to the apartment. Well, first of all, let's start at the beginning. First of all, I land. I wait in line for God knows how long, and I try to get an Uber. So I get out of the airport and I try to get an Uber because I had separate money just for Uber. So I couldn't just take a taxi because that would take into my eating money pretty much. So I called for an Uber, and the first one was like there in 7 minutes and had me waiting for like 4 minutes and then canceled. I was like, oh, that happens. Called another one. Same thing, but every time they would like let me wait a couple minutes saying that they're on their way and then cancel. And then I realized there was like some sort of toll booth where they have to pay to get into the airport. So I had two solutions. Either I take a taxi because there was a bunch of taxi already there, which I absolutely did not want to do, or I could like walk out of the airport area knowing that it's my first time in this country. I have no idea where I'm going, and get an Uber. Well, that's what I did. I actually had to walk a little bit, and I finally got an Uber. Like, I think I have a little clip of that. I'll probably show it right now. Okay, so what's happening right now is that I got out the airport, and turns out every Uber that I ordered canceled on me. I think I've got it figured out. It's probably because there's like a toll booth that you need to pay to basically get in with a car. So they just, as soon as they realize, oh, that's near the airport, they cancel. So I'm trying to walk out of the airport. The thing is, I feel like there's nothing around this fucking airport. So there's nothing to walk out of. So I'm just trying to get away like as far as possible from the airport. And maybe an Uber driver will fucking accept my claim. But yeah, we landed anyways. We're still near the airport. First time in the UK. I'm excited. Kind of disappointed though about this whole Uber thing. For my accommodation, I actually had an Airbnb. I keep calling it Airbnb because like air and like in French, air is like the letter R. That's how you pronounce the letter R. It's air. So Airbnb. And anyways, so my Airbnb was for me and Swosix, a friend of mine, and also another streamer. I'll probably put a link to his channel somewhere. And the thing is, we actually had a whole house. Whoops. we had a whole house, like a full house, a legit house with like two bedrooms, a main living room, and then a kitchen. And then this person canceled on us like pretty much last moment. So we had to quickly grab another one, and that was like an apartment. It looked pretty good, but once we got there, it wasn't that good. Well, first of all, I really enjoyed meeting Six. First thing I did is assault him. Not in the good way. How's it going? Have you ever hugged another man before? And then we just got up, and I discovered this apartment, which, same thing. I don't want to shit on Birmingham. I don't want to shit on the apartment. But I wasn't pleasantly surprised. Let's just say that. You kidding me? That's it? No way, dude. That's it? There's no way that's it. But the longer we stayed, the more okay it felt. It was like, oh, it's not that bad. Everything is functional. There's a toilet and then the kitchen and in the main room. There was an inflatable bed that Sosek slept on, and I don't know how he managed to sleep on it because like that shit would just deflate all of the time. It kept deflating. It was like sleeping on the floor, I'm guessing, and I had to sleep on the modular sofa. Anyways, it was fine. It was just fine. So first day, met Six, discovered the apartment. So we decided to go eat at like the city center because I've been hearing about the city center. I know there's like nothing much around, which actually was false. But we saw that later on. Anyway, so we go to the city center. We're in this place called Bull Ring, where there's like a huge bull statue, and there's a mall. And we just walked around the mall, and it's a mall. Like there's nothing like crazy to visit unless you're going shopping, which we weren't. We were just hungry. We were trying to eat something. So we realized there was a Five Guys burger. And I've never had one in my life because I live in Paris. There isn't one in Paris. So we were kind of hesitant, especially in the Bull Ring. Every food place that's inside of the mall is kind of like expensive. At the end, we just decided, hey, you know what? We're gonna have a Five Guys burger. It's my first time getting those, so it was worth the experience. The only thing I can remember is that we paid for 2 Budweisers, and that was £8. So each Budweiser was £4. The total meal for both of us was £30. £30. That's like, I don't know, that's 35 euros, like about 35 euros. That's a lot. That's a lot for 2 people. That's a lot for like junk food. And that's a lot for fucking mall food. I'm cursing. I need to stop cursing. Anyways, we had it. It was kind of delicious. The meat wasn't that good, but the bacon was amazing. So the bacon pretty much saved my burger. Yes, I took like cheeseburger and bacon. Then after eating, we went to try to find a bar, in which we kind of struggled because my GPS was like pointing in every direction. We finally find a bar called the Station Bar. It was pretty chill, loved it. There's like a pool table, there's like a pinball machine, and from there I had friends who were at Insomnia, that were coming out of Insomnia, and they asked me, hey, where are you? I'm like, oh, I'm at the Station Bar. So we got to meet Jessica from Jessicbla, or twitch.tv/Jessicbla. We got to meet, I knew about Jessicbla because I've been following her for a while, but we also met Serena from It's Serena's board. I didn't know her before, and it was a very pleasant evening. And they also had a friend with them, which I won't mention because he's not a public figure as we are, because we're streamers, so I can say the name. It's just fucking free advertisement at this point. I'm cursing again. Anyways, so we drank. We start drinking moderately, and then we take shots. So a little bit less moderately, and then we take more shots. So moderation is out the window at this point. Swosix gets pretty drunk. He's probably watching this video being like, shh. Too late. You got drunk, okay? You got too drunk. But like everything went fine. There was no accident, nothing. It was just fun. It was just a lot of fun. I tried to get him to stop drinking. Didn't work, but that's fine. Okay, we all had fun. I think at some point we moved to another bar and we kept drinking, and that was cool. And then we got tired, so we went our separate ways. So of course I stayed with 206 because we're going at the same crib. The thing is, I was tipsy. He was, I guess, like sober at this point. we decided to do the next best thing. Like, as responsible adults, we decided, oh, you know what? We need to go grocery shopping. It was 3 a.m. It was 3 a.m. and we decided, hey, you know what? We should go grocery shopping, which we did. And I was hungry, okay? I was super hungry. Never go grocery shopping when you're hungry. Because what we did is we basically bought too much food. Too much food. We bought 2 pizzas, a whole thing of bread, ham. Did we get the M&Ms? I don't remember. Crisp, a lot of crisp. Like, I'm talking kilos. Way too much food, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Tell me how much food.
2 times 6 packet of crisps, kettle chips, 2 pieces.
The kettle chips are just for me, so not even time to think about it. Also, what time is it? Like,
we have bread, we have ham, we have 2 what is it? Strawberry and we have 4 Red Bulls.
those Red Bulls are literally fuel for us to go to Insomnia.
Did I say 2 pieces?
Did you say 2 pizzas? Where are we going?
We have Kit Kat.
What did I? when did I pick the Kit Kat? What the fuck? I don't remember taking the baby Kit Kats. What time is it? What time is it?
2 a.m.
Can you prove it? Show me your phone. Fucking stupid. How do you think things work? Getting some sick shots, bruh. And then, of course, we walked from the 24-hour grocery shop to go grocery shop? Yeah, grocery store to our Airbnb, where we slept because we were drunk anyway. So we just like slept like babies and it was perfect. The next morning wasn't as perfect because like that's when you pay. This is where the consequences come. And we were supposed to meet one of my mods, AJ. Well, my most loyal mod. We were supposed to meet AJ and Emily Chen. She's also a streamer. And I remember AJ sending me a message, a Snapchat message telling me, hey, so where are you guys inside the convention? And I just sent him a selfie of me in bed. So I was like, oh, okay, all right then. I guess you're nowhere near. Like, yeah, no, we're not. We're still in bed. We're gonna try to like get up, get some coffee, and then get moving. So then we took an Uber to the NEC, which is where Insomnia was taking place. And the first thing we saw, like when we got in, is how small Insomnia actually was. I don't want to shit on Birmingham. I don't want to shit on the apartment. I don't want to shit on Insomnia either, because my trip in general was awesome. Like, I had a ton of fun. But I can't say it was because of the weather. I can't say it was because of the apartment. I can't say it was because of Insomnia. It was mostly because of the people. The people made this trip awesome. So yeah, we got in Insomnia and we realized, oh my god, this is like super small. I live in Paris. We have a bunch of conventions and usually like they're all pretty huge. I was told that I-62 would be like one of the biggest in Europe or whatever. So yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. Literally, it took us 5 minutes to do the whole thing, like to go around and come back to the entrance. I mean, like that if you don't count the bring your own computer part. But anyways, Insomnia, super small. Very, very small for a huge gaming convention, honestly. So we finally get to meet AJ. AJ is this handsome, tall man that I've literally never seen before. So it felt so weird. Like, it's someone that's always in my chat and other of my friends' chat. Seeing someone that you only like know this green name, it felt weird. It felt kind of weird. It felt like, you know me, but I don't know you. I mean, I know you, but I don't know you. I don't know your face. I'm not used to your facial expressions and all that. But you watch me, and I have a cam when I'm streaming, so you know me. You feel like you know me. Anyways, so we asked him, "Where's Emily Chen?" Because they were together, and he told us, "Oh, she's in like the praying room, the prayer room, or whatever that is." Because she was actually feeling super sick and she needed somewhere quiet to be. So we go there and we meet a very tired looking, a very sick, but still very cute Emily Chen. And yeah, of course, like we hugged when we talked and we hung out for about an hour. There was this action spider. I think I'm gonna show you a clip. Basically, it was a spider that showed up and then went across the hall. Even though a lot of people were crossing by, it actually like made it through without getting stepped on. But that's just our weird thing. Anyway, so we talked with Emily Chen. She's a streamer and I watch her streams all the time. I'm a streamer and she watches my streams all the time, so it felt like we knew each other for, well, we technically knew each other for a while, but it really felt like we've been hanging out together like forever. It really felt like I knew her, she was a friend, and we've been hanging out like yesterday and the day before and every day pretty much. It's funny how meeting a streamer, well, I guess a streamer that keeps it real is, because I'm guessing I'm kind of real, not 100% of course, but she's pretty real, so I'm used to her, I'm used to everything. So it was kind of weird. And then you had AJ, that was both our mods, and I don't know, meeting him was weird. It felt like I was genuinely meeting a new person. Of course, Swosix was there, also a streamer. So yeah. So yeah, meeting Emily Chen was awesome. I've been wanting to meet. I'm gonna move this thing. I've been wanting to meet her for a while now. Unfortunately, we didn't get to party or anything because not only she wasn't at her best, but on top of that, she had to leave like an hour after we met. So yeah, we hung out for about an hour, and yeah, it was cool. It was like, I know you're watching this. It was really fun meeting you. I hope that next time we meet up, because we will meet up another time, it will be in better circumstances. My brain went super weird there. But yeah, food poisoning, bad thing. Next time, do not eat fish and chips. I didn't have fish and chips, and I'm healthy. All right, after that, I think that's when we met up with a friend of Slow6, and then we went to the Bring Your Own Computer section. I'm not even sure if that was the same day. My memory is kind of blurred, okay? But yeah, we went to this huge, I think I'm pretty sure the Bring Your Own Computer part was bigger than the actual event. Like the part that I told you that it only takes 5 minutes to walk around it. I think I'm pretty sure it was way bigger, because I remember you're seeing an endless sea of people sitting at their desk. I don't get the Bring Your Own Computer thing. I don't get traveling with your gear, potentially harming your gear, to go sit down in a dark, because there was no headlights or anything, super dark, in a dark place where most people are quiet, where all you can hear is the event sound in a distance, and play video games. I really don't get it. I really don't feel like it's worth. I mean, I should do that because I have shitty internet here. I can understand why I would do that, and I wouldn't do that because it's not worth bringing desktop. Some people even brought fucking ultra. Oh, I'm cursing again. Ultra widescreen monitors. People were walking around with $5,000 to $10,000 gear, and I don't know, it's just putting it in danger for no reason. I wouldn't travel. Some people took the fucking plane with it. Oh my god, I cannot speak without cursing. I'm gonna have to bleep all of that. But yeah, I don't get it, but it was awesome to see that many people do it. I guess everyone was just quiet. No one was from time to time you'd have one dude going, let's go, because he got scored a point or whatever, and everyone would just turn around and look at them. That's I don't know, it's so frustrating. I can't play. I play Overwatch a lot. I can't play Overwatch and be silent at the same. I can't. I need to constantly be screaming things all the time. So yeah. If you guys know what's the deal with Bring Your Own Computer, try to explain it to me. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I just don't get it. I would like an explanation. I would like to see what the appeal is and why is it worth it to travel with all this money pretty much, and just to sit down, just to do whatever you do at your own desk, but with less comfort and a ton of people around that are not talking. Anyways, after that we took an Uber to the city center again because we wanted to eat, and we wanted to eat a kebab. We've been talking about eating kebabs for a couple months before the event. Now is the time. We're you know what, we just came out of the event, we haven't eaten anything. We need kebabs in our bodies right now. So we go to the city center. I don't remember where. The Uber just drops off at General Center, and then we walk just to try to find a kebab, which is weird because in Paris you can't walk that much without finding at least one kebab. So I pull out my GPS and we type in kebab. We try to find kebabs, but I wanted to something that actually said kebab. and we found one that said German, but it said doner, German doner kebab. And I was like, I know the word doner. I've seen it in other kebabs. I trust this one. It was the furthest away from us, but we just walked there. We walked there. We got lost a little bit, but we walked there. And oh my God, was it worth it? It's legit the best kebab I've ever had in my entire life. And like, I eat a lot of kebabs, okay? I eat a lot of them. Oh my God, that smells like onions. I eat a lot of kebabs, and oh my God, German doner. If you're in Birmingham, apparently they have a bunch of places. Look it up, okay? If you have the chance to go to a German doner kebab, eat it. The bread is different. The sauce is different. One of the sauces like kind of super spicy, and like Sosix had trouble with it. He was sitting down going like, wow, I don't like spicy food, but damn, you can't handle it at all. Anyway, so yeah, German, dude, I'm thinking about the kebab. My mouth is watering. Best kebab in my whole entire life. Then we found this thing called Weatherspoon, where you can just sit down and drink. We tried inviting Serena, that we met like the night before, but she already had plans, so that was fine. We just chilled at the bar, and we had a couple of drinks. We talked about Twitch and YouTube and trying to make it as a content creator. And yeah, and we drank again and again and again. Swosix never had Baileys in his life, so I was like, you know what, I'm buying you a cup of Baileys. I also wanted to like some amaretto, but they didn't have that, so we just both got some Baileys. It was fine. Anyways, then we took an Uber and went back home. I think it was about like 2 a.m. The next day was the actual day where we were supposed to enjoy Insomnia. There was no one else to actually meet, even though I actually wanted to meet like Denbo I'm gonna say it. Denbo is my favorite rapper. To me, he's the best rapper out there. I haven't seen or I haven't heard of better rappers. I think he is legit the best rapper. So he's my favorite, and he was there. I didn't even know he was going, but like he was there, and I saw him for legit 2 seconds. I saw him. I was like, oh my God. I looked at Sosix. I was like, oh my God, he's there. And then I looked again, and then he was there, and then he turned around, and then he left. Like, he left the event. I saw my favorite rapper for 2 seconds, and then he left. Then we went around. There was like people. There was Pyrocynical. There was I'm Alex. All those cool people. But there was also like a 2-hour line to go and meet them. So yeah, sorry. I really love I'm Alex. Mostly, I watch a lot of his content. But yeah, I wasn't gonna wait 2 hours just to say hi and oh, I like your videos and like what everyone else is saying. Wasn't worth it. But I saw them from afar. I even filmed like a small video of them. Then we went and we wanted to try stuff, so we tried VR racing. Swosix and I, we actually play Project Cars a lot. We kind of like simulation, I guess. We also play like Euro Truck Simulator, but we wanted to try VR racing with like the rocking chair. It's probably not called the rocking chair, but I like that name, the rocking chair. Realistic rocking chair. And we were watching people struggle with it, and we just got in it. It was awesome. Swosik was doing really well. He never driven a car. I know how to drive an actual car, and I didn't do as well as him. He only played with controller. I have like wheels and pedals and stuff, but he did really well. He like so competitive about it. And honestly, like one of my best experiences with simulator games, because I felt like I was in a car. I legit felt like I was in a car. So yeah, I really felt like I was in a car, and that was it. Yeah, towards the end, I even like messed around a little. I know the game, it's Project Cars 2. That's the game we play all the time. We know the game, we know the exact car they picked. So we know that car was like the easiest, the best car in the game. Like it really doesn't like drift off or whatever. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that was a lot of fun.
How was it?
Yo, it was so immersive actually. I didn't expect it to be that immersive. Like I felt I was in a car. Like I didn't.
It looks over exaggerated when you look at the chair, but when you're in it,
I felt like I was in. I had full control. It was awesome.
So after that, we saw they had those big trucks like with rocking chairs. They're not rocking chairs, but they had big trucks with like hydraulic suspensions that like simulated. They had one that was like Formula One, and then the other one was like a jet. So if we had to choose, it was like 5 pound person. So it was like, oh, if we had to choose, I'd rather do the jet, something where you're flying, than when you're in the Formula One, because like your heart reacts more to like going up and going down and stuff like that, and watching the ground coming close. And feel like you're about to crash more than if you're in a car. I mean, like, of course, it's probably gonna go left and right and you won't anticipate it. Like, I'm guessing there's a thrill, but if I had to have like a real thrill, I'd rather see be in a jet that's doing those are not even barrel rolls, but like they're doing like flips and stuff. And we got in there. First of all, it smelled it smelled pretty bad, but I'm guessing it's been like 4 days and people are getting in and sweating and all that. So yeah, it wasn't smelling too good. So the doors just went down. It was pretty cool. And then you have this huge screen. Thank God we were actually alone when we got there. It was like towards the end of the event, so no one else was there. But the thing is, there's other seats behind us. That means if they're full capacity, you can be in the back and not see anything because there's just people's head in front of you, which kind of ruins the illusion. It's like a fighter jet. I think it, like, obviously there's not gonna be 20 people in a fighter jet, so I don't know. So we were really in front of the huge like projector screen, and for the sound they had 2 speakers left and right, but the speakers, like, it wasn't like good speakers. It was mostly like highs and mids. Didn't have any low frequency. The only low frequency you actually had was from the whole thing shaking, so you would hear that. Kind of added realism to it, but like, give me some bass, y'all. Give me some vibrations if I'm in a plane. Anyways, it didn't have any actual vibration from bass, audio generated vibration. It was really actually only the hydraulics. At first when it started, we were like, oh, this doesn't feel like flying at all. I kept telling Slow 6. And then there are some times where you get like, your brain just gets used to just seeing the screen, and then it started doing like flips and stuff, and you try to hold on to your life. It starts shaking harder too. Like, the more it would go, it would like shake harder. Something else is that they would fade into like different sections of the flight, and that was kind of like unrealistic. That was really unrealistic. So yeah, that wasn't too good. Or just like feel like you're teleporting to places. That kind of ruined the immersion. But still, it was fun. It was worth the £5, to be honest. I think the whole thing lasted, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. I have no idea. I was hanging for my life in there. So I guess time flies or whatever. Oh yeah, then we went to this like retro game area. That was pretty cool. I'm always, if you guys know me, I'm always talking about the Dreamcast controller and how I wish more controllers were like the Dreamcast controller, because when you hold it, you really feel like it was made for human hands to hold and have like a resting place and be comfortable. Although I know a lot of people are not like sharing this point of view, but I love the Dreamcast controllers. I just want like a version that's a little bit more comfortable and is just perfect. So yeah, I kept bothering Soul 6 about it. It's like, look, this is the most comfortable thing ever. Anyways, we played some retro games, and there was like a Call of Duty stand where we went in and just played deathmatch. I think it was Black Ops, and it was cool. We played for when they put us in this really like small map, so you would respawn and immediately die from randomly thrown grenades. It was awesome. I liked it. I kept dying a lot, but I liked it. So then we took an Uber to the center, and guess what? We went straight to the German doner kebab again. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Like, I have nothing else to say. This best kebab ever. So yeah, it was so good. We were happy. Just so good. Then we went to the same bar again, I think we sat at the same spot, and we drank again, and we talked about Twitter and YouTube again, and amongst other things. It was fun. It was really fun. I wanted to invite like Serena again, but at this point I didn't know, like, she doesn't know us, so we can just invite her over. So I don't know if if she also had plans for the Sunday, because that was Sunday, or if she like really doesn't want to just hang out with us like 2 strangers. But that's fine. That was cool. So we just sat down and drank, and then we took an Uber to the apartment. The next day was our last day. We had to meet one of my regular viewers and Soul 6 regular viewers too. It's Zartizi, and that was that was a lot of fun. We met up with Zartizi near our Airbnb, and then we took an Uber went to the city center, went to the same bar. This time we ate. We didn't drink. Well, I think I got a beer, but still, we drank and we talked about a bunch of stuff. But most interestingly, we talked about GMC for shows. Arteezy and I, we share a passion for our Lord and Savior, GMC for show. If you don't know who GMC for show is, type it in your search bar in YouTube and you're gonna discover it. He's a rapper who does mostly parodies. So yeah, we kept explaining to Swosix why this guy is actually a genius. It was it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun meeting everyone actually. Yeah, all the people that I met made this trip fun for me. If I was alone and only going for the event without anyone to meet, this would have been the worst trip ever. But thank God, the trip was actually a lot of fun. Then we got separated. Well, we got separated. Swosix had to take a coach, like a bus, to go back home. I had to go to the airport. And when I went to the airport, first thing I saw was this amazing piano. And when I approached it, it said, oh, if you want to use the piano, ask at this local thing, pizza, whatever, which didn't exist. So I went to the closest stuff and I talked to this woman and I was like, oh, the piano says blah, 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 blah. And she goes, oh, you can just play it. That's fine. I'm like, oh, are you sure I'm not going to get arrested? She laughed and I went back to the piano and realized it was an electric piano. It wasn't a real piano, so I couldn't play because there was the cable hanging and there was no plug. So what I'm guessing is that there was an outlet at some point and then they just moved the piano, got rid of the outlet. Everything changed. It's just decoration now. So I couldn't play it. But then I sat down and realized there was an arcade. Walked in there and oh my god, guess what I played? Okay, there was claw machine, there was jackpot, casino stuff, and then there was racing simulators. So of course I had a bunch of change and I hate having change. They didn't change my change. They didn't make my I had to what is it called? I had to exchange money. I had to exchange all the pounds that I have back into euros, but not the little change. So I was like, oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna get to actually play a game and be able to get rid of those because I don't keep that stuff as memory or whatever. Anyways, so I got to the right side car and I realized immediately as soon as the thing started, it was £1 for a race, that the wheel wasn't working properly. It was leaning to the left. So all the left turns were easy, but the right turns were super hard. So I played the second one, the first one, because I was on the second one, and those worked well. And I played. I don't know how many. I don't know how many rounds I played, but it was it was a lot of fun. I tried recording it, but I didn't have my chest mount or anything, so it probably looks like crap. I probably won't even show it. But yeah, that was a lot of fun and best airport ever, except for that piano. Guys, if you're watching this, please repair the piano. Birmingham airport, we need that piano to be repaired. But once I landed in Paris, I went through security. That was super long, but whatever. Once I landed in Paris, first thing I saw, boom, a piano. So instead of taking my train, it was fairly late. I guess it was 9 to 10 p.m. Instead of just taking a train back home, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna play some piano because that was taken from me in Birmingham. So I sat there. I played the piano for about 30 minutes until I went, took a train, took a bus, and then I was home. I was finally home. And yeah, overall, my personal trip was a lot of fun. It was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed it. I do not regret. I do not regret anything when it comes to this trip. If I was going there, as I said before, if I was going there just for the event, I would have been majorly disappointed. The town kind of looks depressing. I have to admit it. The town really looked depressing. I came back to Paris and I was like, wow, Paris is actually awesome. I came back to a sunny Paris. I came back to a 18 degrees Paris. So yeah, it was huge contrast. But I'm guessing this. Apparently the sun came back to Birmingham when I left, so I was fine. Anyways, so yeah, overall, very good trip. I would not necessarily recommend it. It's not the best place to go. It's not. We saw there's a couple of nightclubs. The town isn't that big, but I mean, I didn't visit everything, I mostly like stayed at the same place and like hung around the center. So I'm not a tourist, okay? Don't take my word for it. Go visit for yourself and then you'll make a vlog about it or whatever. But yeah, that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to be posting more stuff here. Every event and stuff like that is going to be here instead of my main channel. Yes, I know this used to be my main channel. Not anymore. Second channel is my main channel now. So go ahead and subscribe today. I'll probably put a link. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. I don't want to say get level out because that's my outro for the other channel. So bye-bye. Why bye-bye? I don't know why I came up with bye-bye. But I like it. I'm keeping the bye-bye. Bye-bye.